Hello, everyone, and welcome back to, well, Arkham. Hello, Floof. Hello, Sov. Hello, Morgan. Um, I know it's later than I wanted to be, but, no, it's like almost 11. What are you still doing up streaming? Well, I wanted to stream this at 9 or 10 at the latest. But the city's um, official fireworks celebration is maybe a mile or two away from me. So I was hearing boom booms, like loud boom booms. I betrayed you again. So probably what happened was, let's see, 3 students. One. Yeah, when I accidentally nuked the stream on Thursday by mistake, that probably reset things. But the finale to the fireworks show ended about 20 minutes ago. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be doing Riddler stuff today because last time we finished the main game. Protocol 10 was stopped. The Joker is dead. Hi, Geo. So yeah. And we can also choose our Batman. Riddle me this, Batman. We can be normal Batman, animated Batman, The Dark Knight Returns Batman, aka Peter Weller, Year 1 Batman, Earth 1 Batman. Past my bedtime. If I had to work tomorrow, yeah, but it's Friday night. Technically, no. That's it, but it was nice. It was, we had dinner at the at my aunt and uncle's, who live right next door to my grandma. And we got to watch people launch fireworks in the church parking lot behind their houses. Technically, they're not supposed to do that, but it's the 4th, so most of the cops, as long as you don't, get too carried away, turn a blind eye to fireworks within the city limits. Yeah, it's America Day. Almost over, but So here we got Batman Beyond, Adam West, Batman Inc., Sistro. We're gonna go with animated just because. Yeah. But one thing that I kind of find a little heartwarming is the amount of how should I put this? Non-Americans on my timeline, what have you, who are all in on the whole, happy fourth thing. It's like, maybe we didn't piss off everybody.
There's a vault around here somewhere. Stuffed full of...
Alright. Okay, so... we still have 1 trophy, Amusement Mile, Catwoman trophy, and a Tiger CTT relay. So let's head over there. Is it in the GCPD? No. Huh. Yeah, separating a country's people from their government is a very important thing. And as I like to say, shitting on the feds is a long-standing American tradition. Like, the American people have always shat on their government since, like, Washington got out of office. I think Washington was the only president that I think has been universally liked by everybody. I mean, yeah, to a point. Um, I mean, like, I do appreciate the good that the feds do, but by the same token, they do a lot of shit that needs to be called out on. So, uh, I'm trying to look up. Well, at the very least, let's see if we can find that CCTV hub. Okay. Which is somewhere in here. But Morgan, I'm not about to talk about
Same old story.
IRL politics. Because that's a good way to get myself banned.
This'll be easy, Batman. We'll kill you, freak.
No worries. But I mean, it's Twitch TOS. I'm more than willing to talk about it off of Twitch. But I mean, I love my country. I don't necessarily always love my government, but I love my country. I would not want to be anywhere else. He lied. You gotta go to bed and stuff. Okay. Good night. Well, forget. That's okay. Yeah, the American culture is pervasive. Blame Hollywood on that one. Okay, where is the hub? Oh, I'm on the wrong roof. It's like, where's the hub? Oh, I'm on the wrong roof. Whoops. Alright. There's the hub. Alright. I need to find Riddler people. Because I don't know where to look for this trophy.
Cameras everywhere. They can see everything we do. It's like they don't care.
Yeah. Americana is pretty much everywhere. No, because he's got hostages. And we're Batman, not Pixie.
This Joker died.
Fucking hell. What's up, Ross? Welcome to stream.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die, Bat.
Yeah, we're trying to limit collateral damage here. Oh, you didn't miss much. Ross, this stream is mainly us just trying to get all the Riddler trophies. So, it's kind of a... How should I put this? A relaxing stream. Alright. We're gonna go to the industrial district.
Riddler's back, huh? Figures. I've seen these weird question marks all over Arkham City.
Alright, so here we can switch to Catwoman if we want. Okay, there's some Riddler people.
Still peace, right? The least they could do is feed us.
You were right. It's the Bat. This'll be easy, Frank.
Fucking hell!
Arkham City's gonna be...
There we go.
How much do I need to hurt you?
You don't. I'll talk.
That was never in doubt.
STML, okay. Good to No. Is there any Catwoman tropes in here? Yes, there are. God fucking damn it. Oh well. Okay. And there's another Riddler guy over here.
All right, it is the Bat.
Tell me everything you know about Riddler.
Riddler? Yeah, no problem.
The Vulcan nerve pinch? I think it's funny. It's basically... And then the technological version of it is what is referred to as the off-button hypospray. Alright, we need to take care of those gun people.
I found Batman!
Alright. Wasn't as clean as I would have liked, but it worked. Armored gun. Why armored gun?
What's wrong with the Riddler freak? Hasn't he got better things to do than just leave green question marks all over Arkham City?
Bane was dead, but guess what? He's in his toilet of a city somewhere.
Arkham City. Same old crap.
What's the Bat doing here? There's a fight going on over there.
No, fuck. Yeah, there is that. However, I like to see it as Bats doesn't kill. But he is, I mean, he doesn't have to save you either. And if you resist enough that
What kept you?
the
Did you get
quote-unquote brain
lost? Were you
damage
scared? Did I
is enough to
finally
put
get
you in a
to
coma,
Have
well,
accepted
you
that
know,
I
maybe
am
you
the
should have
winner?
resisted.
Have I ground you down? Have I made my point? No. Well, this next room will. That I guarantee.
Alright, well, let's see what... Okay.
Please, someone!
Okay, so I go through there.
What is it? Unsure what to do next? May I suggest lying down on the floor and allowing the roller to do its thing? You've turned it off. But for how long? It's off. But for how long, Dark Knight?
Okay.
As you look upon my work, your primitive brain must be struggling to comprehend how I have managed all this. It was easy.
Let's see.
I cannot begin to fathom the level at which your primitive brain functions. Allow me to give you some help. Give up and die. Nah.
What are you doing?
Yoink!
You're safe now.
How the hell did you do that?
Tell me the numbers.
1, 1, 5, 7, 8, 0.
You'll be safe here for now. If you get the chance, head back to the church.
Yay! Okay, so 115 780.
Riddle me this. Hit me hard and I will crack. But you'll never stop me from staring back. What am I?
I'm gonna get some mirror.
How did you do it? Did you cheat? Of course.
I didn't cheat.
At last. I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. How did you do that? Who helped you? Tell me. Actually, it doesn't matter. Come and save the final guard. I'll be as shocked if you don't come and save her as she'll be if you do.
Alright.
Shit. How could I expect anything more from someone like you?
Alright. A new Riddler thing.
Good evening, Hugo. I believe it is time for our one-on-one.
No. It is time for you to stop this and give up. My tiger guards will find you, and when that happens, I will perform the procedure on you myself.
Procedure? Oh, you mean what you did to all those poor fools back at the asylum. To be honest, I think you did them a favor.
How do you...
How do I know that you requested access to all the most forgettable patients and proceeded to melt their brains with the help of that confused milliner? Or did you mean, how do I know that you have been providing the ex-warden with your own special medication? No doubt intended to render his synapses more malleable to your suggestions. Or maybe you are currently wondering if I know about the secret panel in your closet. How it slides back to reveal what you want most. How you sit, wearing that suit, crying into your hands as you question whether you are really worthy.
What do you want, Mr. Nigma?
Oh, that's easy. I want exactly what you want.
And what's that?
Batman, dead. Humiliated, but dead.
Yeah, as much as we get to clown on the Riddler, Nigma is really intelligent and very observant when he chooses to be. But when it comes to the Batman, he becomes blinded. Because, like in Arkham Asylum, he automatically writes off Bruce Wayne. Because he can't see anyone being that selfless. Evil cannot comprehend good, sort of thing. Mr. Freeze.
I had worked without sleep for a week. My needs didn't seem important. Sleep didn't matter. Food didn't matter. There was only her. I looked at Nora and I told her that I loved her. She told me there was nothing I could do, that we should just accept fate. She smiled her beautiful smile as she said it. I promised to cure her. And then I pressed the button.
You cryogenically froze her, keeping her on ice, so to speak, while you worked on a cure. It broke your heart, but now you had all the time in the world. Did you feel relieved?
I went home and fell into a deep sleep. For the first time since we discovered Nora's illness, I dared to dream. But for weeks I had ignored my superior's attempts to contact me. The next morning I overslept. By the time I got to the lab, Ferris Boyle, the CEO, was there waiting.
What did he do?
He accused me of industrial espionage, which I denied. But then his guards found Nora. Boyle told me that, like all of my research, she belonged to him. I was enraged. I attacked him. His guards beat me back, and in the struggle, I was drenched by the cryogenic chemical I had created. I lay on the floor, helpless, watching the guards steal Nora away. Boyle told me it was a tragedy for such a promising mind to perish in a lab accident. Then he left me to die.
But you survived.
The chemicals were absorbed into my body and transformed my metabolism. My body went numb. I felt a strange tingling, then searing pain all over. Each breath ignited my lungs. I clawed my way back to a refrigeration unit, and as I closed the door behind me, I felt the icy chill calm my aching body. Things suddenly seemed clear.
What seemed clear? Finding a cure for Nora?
No. Revenge. Boyle would pay.
Now, one of my favorite villain origin stories to come out of Batman the Animated Series is Mr. Freeze. Heart of Ice. It's such a great story. Especially how it took a minor gimmick villain at best and turn him into a sympathetic villain. And unlike other villains like Bane, for example, Bane really only works once. Because after Batman overcomes Bane, then all he is just another strong man in a suit. Well, a luchador mask. But you know what I mean. So you can really only do Bane once. Joker is iconic because he embraces his evil, and he's the dark foil to Bats, where Bats kind of represents order. Joker is chaos. Um, I mean, Penguin is just the mafia, but Freeze is just a normal guy. Granted, super genius, but who wants revenge and wants to cure his wife. He's not truly evil. At least he wasn't before he was turned evil. And unlike most of Batman's rogues, Freeze can be redeemed. Fun fact, Penguin is also one of the names of the suit styles Mafia commonly use. That's probably why he was named the Penguin then. I did not know that. Yeah, one of the best Arkham DLCs and stories is Arkham Origins Cold Heart DLC.
What the?
No one's seen Wyatt since he went looking for something down in the sewers. Croc got him for sure.
He's back!
There we go. Batman in Night City. That would be hard for him. Not gonna lie. Because of all the crime and lack of regard for life. I don't know if Batman could even exist in Night City.
Snow's here 24/7. We can thank Mr. Freeze for that.
That's not what I was talking about, Morgan. I was talking about
Everything
the
falling
concept of a Batman. And I don't think it would work. The closest you could get would be the Punisher. Because the concept of a Batman is a vigilante who uses fear and intimidation to keep the criminals at bay. And those he can't, he beats up. And then, here's the important part, sends to the proper authorities so they can be judged by society. He is not an executioner. But in Night City, that just wouldn't work. Because Night City's more corrupt than Gotham City itself. So there is no justice system in Night City. So that's why I think the closest you get would be a Punisher, which we get in V. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start here. There we go. Okay.
What the?
Oh shit.
I found Batman!
Did you? Did you really?
He got away! He used to smoke!
Where did the other guy go?
Go on! Run! Hide!
Oh.
He'll find
I knocked him all the way up there.
He's too...
Fuck? He gone. He just... he became a VTOL. Alright, I need to take care of the gun people that are blocking the entrance to the steel mill. Alright, Ross. Take care. Have a good night.
Huh? It came from over here. There you
Same way more feet tall. If I figured out how I could do that, I would. Alright. Okay, so I need to make my way through here. There's something over there. And there's a Harley statue there. Riddler trophy, Catwoman trophy, Riddle. Okay. I have heard of it, but I have not tried Fallout Tro. Namely because I don't know, I just not that big into card games. Well, then I really don't want to try it then. The only product Talisman enjoys is our Lord and Savior RCL. Pretty much, yeah. Yay, Riddler trophy.
Hello? Anyone in there? No sense of humor. Ah, the strong and silent type, eh? Think you're safe behind that mask? Give me 20 minutes and a can opener, and I'll have you whimpering like a schoolgirl. You might like it.
That's enough, patient. Guard, leave us.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Hugo Strange. And you are...
Sure, bonk, yeah.
Two-Face. Catwoman. Batman.
We can play these games as long as you like.
Great. I love games.
Not in my facility, you won't. I'm offering you this opportunity to make a deal. I am fully aware of your condition. The last thing you have is time. but I can make your final days more comfortable.
And in return, I'd be giving you...
I wish to study you. I need to know why you are the way you are.
I don't have long, Doc. You're going to need more than some psycho mumbo-jumbo to get to the bottom of what's wrong with me.
Oh, I have more than that. Much more. So, do we have a deal?
Alright, so we got the steel mill. Bam! Okay. So next thing is in the smelting chamber. Which we can just... here. Yep, they're back. Alright. I see 2 night goggles. No mine layers. That's good.
Who's screaming? Get over here! There's someone up there!
Nope. I was gonna grab him, but he had company.
I don't like this.
Coming.
Not one little bit. Where's he gone? Someone tell me where he is!
I mean, if you're gonna return to the scene of the crime, might as well.
Screaming! There's someone stuck up here! Get over here! What are you doing up there? Get me down, please! Huh? It came from over here. I'm sure of it. Show yourself, chicken! Come on, where are you? Hide in the darkness all you like. I'll be able to see you. I can't see him. He's not on that one. What the hell is going on? the hell did he go?
What?
He's got smoke. Huh? I lost him.
That's right, you did. As do you like stealth games?
Leave me alone, Batman.
Kind of. It depends upon the game.
This cannot be happening.
Like the Batman games, yeah, I like them. But not all stealth games do I like. Metal Gear. The problem I have with Metal Gear is it wants me to be stealthy, but it also gives me a gun. And I'm going to use said gun. Yeah. Fuck. Lean Francis Quinzel. A sick plan. 3 of 3. As the boat carrying the twisted pair sped off towards Gotham, it was joined by his second. A secret alarm placed by Batman had alerted him to the Joker's escape, and here he was in the Batboat, pursuing the fugitives. They ignored his order to stop, so Batman opened fire. As Harley steeled the boat to shore, missiles ripped the hull to pieces. They swam, the weakened Joker being pulled through the water by a distraught Harley, desperate to save her puddin'. She pulled the Joker out of the water to safety, somehow avoiding Batman's searchlight. She and the Joker sat there, gasping for breath, when they suddenly realized where they were. Arkham City. Alright. The Abramacci twins, one of two. Andrei Abramacci was a respected man in the small Siberian village where he lived with his pregnant wife. When word reached Andrei that his wife was in labor, he rushed home, excited to be at her side, but was met only by the midwife. His wife had not survived the birth. Complications due to the special nature of his newborn sons were to blame. Pushing into the room, he found his twin sons, joined at the shoulder, screaming for their mother. He took the twins and left town. Crying, he stood on a bridge over the freezing cold river and contemplated throwing them to their deaths, but he could not do it. Leaving his sons outside the tent of a traveling freak show, Andre returned to his village, a broken man.
Good to be back together, brother.
It was mistake to work for the Penguin. I know that now. I cannot stand being apart again. I wish to be rejoined, brother.
Me too. We spent too long joined to live another moment apart.
Together, we will destroy anyone who stands in our way.
So what do we think? Oh, I love Batman Beyond. I own the entire series on DVD. Batman Beyond is a fantastic show. He destroyed 12 Harley hits. Harley's missing. Interesting.
Man, I can't believe he's dead, you know?
I know, man. He was one of the best.
He was like a brother.
Yeah.
Hell of...
Batman! He's here!
Fucking hell. Let's see here. Yeah, watch the Superman. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the new Superman movie. Probably not when it comes out, but I might, depending upon how it's received. I kind of am losing faith in Hollywood.
The furnace became too unstable and caused the tunnel to collapse.
Alright, so I gotta go back this way. Yeah, knowing basic car repair is definitely a good thing. But with modern cars being more computer than mechanical, it can be difficult to do. Which is exactly what the car companies are banking on. Catwoman can just climb over. Okay. Okay. So it looks like all that's left is the Catwoman trophies. At least I thought. Motherfucker. Alright, let's... find out this box of toys. Holding grudges. After arriving at Arkham City, Joker and Harley Quinn were eager to explore their new stomping ground. Reflecting that years had passed since Penguin banned Joker from the club, they sought out the blue neon lights of the Iceberg Lounge. Harley pounded on the door, certain that Cobblepot would let bygones be bygones. The Penguin answered, a hulking guard at his side, and immediately reminded them of his no clowns policy. He just managed to close the doors before the acid from Joker's flower shot out at his face. Lovely. Ah, hello. Okay, looks like we're missing 2 trophies and a riddle.
Who can boil and freeze at the same time?
Well, let's see here. Let's look at the steel mill. Okay. I don't think I got the ones in the elevator shaft. Oh, maybe I did get them. Yeah, okay. Well, where's the riddle? At least we can get that. There's more riddles than or things than I thought. Okay. I think we actually need to be in here again. Yeah. Maybe here. I don't. Okay. So that. Well, I don't think Catwoman can come in the way we came in. So, let's see if we can. Leave and enter through the loading bay. More accurately, up here. Volley and freeze tries. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so we can. This is how Catwoman's gonna have to come in. Also, there should be a number 25. Fuck.
Bats here.
Another Joker tape. Yay.
How are you feeling today?
You promised me another doctor, Strange.
Maybe you shouldn't have killed the one I sent last week. What made you do it?
Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. Besides, it was worth it to see the look on her face. Hey, you know what? I think I've got a piece of it here in my pocket.
You are trying my patience. That was the third doctor you've killed.
Well, keep on sending them, Doc. I'm trying to break my record.
I think it is time for you to do something for me.
Name it, Doc.
Tell me how you came to be. Explain what made you what you are today. How you come to be sitting across the table from me. Dying.
Is that all? Well, I guess you could say I once had a very bad day.
Really? Go on.
It was a Thursday night. Things had been getting worse. I was 3 days from the bank foreclosing on my home. The chemical plant I worked nights at was about to lay off half the workforce. And I was sitting in the hospital, holding the hand of my pregnant wife, wishing to God that she wasn't dead.
That must have been upsetting for you.
Probably was. Back then, though, all I knew was that if I didn't let old man Falcone's men into the plant that night, they'd have killed me too. So here's the thing. I had to decide. Could I live without her? Was there any point going on? I've got to admit it. I was scared. Not of being dead, you understand.
No one would blame you if you were. It is perfectly common.
Do I look common? No. I was scared of the part just before you die, when you don't know what is about to happen, when you're desperately clutching at life and trying to hold on with slippery, blood-covered hands. So I made a decision right there.
And what was that?
That is a story for another day, Strange. I think I may need to see a doctor. Get me one.
That wasn't terrifying at all. Please. Oh, god damn it. The gunners came back. Fucking hell. Okay, well, let's do this again.
Huh? I got him! He's over here!
Fucking hell. Well, screw that. I was gonna switch to Catwoman, but yeah, no. We're gonna go here. Never learned to leave joke store. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that, you know, we'd be able to finish the Riddler stuff today, but no, that's not going to happen. There's just so much left.
What's good for me and potentially fatal for you,
Yeah, I know.
Dark Knight?
We're just going to do this Riddler
Don't bother
room, and then
taxing
we're
your
done
tiny mind.
for the night.
For the answer is obviously my final puzzle.
Because I
Will
am
you say
getting
this,
tired.
ignorant guard? I'll be shocked if you do.
Alright.
Out of here.
As you can see, Dark Knight, that ignorant guard is currently experiencing the shocking sensation of her own mortality. Can you help her without experiencing yours?
Okay. Oh, shit.
This is hardly a surprise.
Alright.
Get me out of here!
As you can see, Dark Knight, that ignorant guard is currently experiencing the shocking sensation of her own mortality. Can you help her without experiencing yours?
Okay.
So, you wrapped your brain around that last puzzle and squeezed out a predictable solution. How will you attempt to solve this next puzzle?
Let's see here. There we go. Okay.
How many bats does it take to solve my challenge? Obviously more than one.
Oh, shit.
How long should I wait before telling you the answer?
Alright.
Oh, come now. Surely the great Batman can progress without cheating and looking for answers online. Do you need help, Dark Knight? A brute force approach to a simple conundrum, Dark Knight. How predictable. You weren't supposed to do that! That move was impossible! How did you... Oh, this isn't over, Dark Knight. You may have defeated me tonight, but I'll be back.
Where is he?
I'll deal with Riddler. Just tell me the code.
Code?
He gave everyone else a code. Why didn't he give you one?
He sounded like he thought you'd die in here. I guess he was wrong. Is there anything I can do?
No. Get back to the church when you can. Oracle, we've got a problem. I solved the last Riddler room, but there wasn't a radio frequency.
What's he up to?
I don't think he thought I'd defeat his last room.
That's good, right?
He's still got hostages from the church. If they're still alive, I need to find them. Search every record about the buildings he's used so far. There may be a connection there.
Knock, knock, Professor. Guess who?
I grow tired of these insipid games, Mr. Nigma. If you wish to speak to me, my guards will escort you safely to my tower.
Please, Hugo. If you're going to set a trap, at least pretend to try harder than that.
No traps, Edward. I simply wish to grant you safe passage through Arkham City. I think the time has come for us to meet as equals.
You, Strange? My equal? I am the man whose cunning will soon have Batman lying at my feet, bloodied and broken.
Really?
Then I will pull off his mask and look into his dull, dying eyes. In that last instant, he will know that I have finally beaten him. And I will finally know who he really is.
My apologies, Edward. I see now we are nowhere near equals.
Finally.
You see, like me, you are obsessed with the Batman. But unlike me, you don't know who he really is, do you?
What?
That's good.
Right. Listen to me carefully. I still have more of those guards, so I'll just need a couple of days and I will make a puzzle so taxing that you will never solve it. I will. You'll see.
Alright, so we need to find more stuff and things. Which means we need to still need one more Riddler trophy in Weasel Mile. We've got
This cool
that.
before the
I know where that
romance
is. And then 2 trophies for that. Luckily, Catwoman trophies don't actually count towards the Riddler's Revenge thing. Got a lot in the subway to do. Almost finished the Bowery. Steel Mill we're working on. Museum's done. Then we've got Wonder City. These technically don't count towards Riddler's Revenge, I don't think. But anyway. We're gonna call that here because I am getting really tired. Let's go and look at the stuff we unlocked. We got Batman confronts the Penguin. I know, I'm tired too. Please single more. It would. I don't necessarily know exactly where everything is to complete a single row. That's the problem. Not easily. Joker's sick bed. Batman and the Steel Mill. Oh yeah, the concept art is fantastic. Sign a steel furnace. Steel Mill production line. And character trophy, models, whatever. We've got Joker Thugs. And Warners. Alright, so tomorrow we've got Cyberpunk 2077. Sunday is Mass Effect 3. Monday is Final Fantasy X-2 and then Ace Combat 0. Oh yeah, these games are fantastic. Wednesday we've got Horizon Zero Dawn and Stray. Thursday we've got the Aircraft Showcase. The next Friday we got Dragon Age Origins, and then more Riddler trophy searching in Arkham City. Take care. Have a great night, and I'm going to bed.